West Ham United make the short journey down the A13 to visit Southend United. Roots Hall is the venue, and we take them on in what will be our first pre-season friendly prior to commencing the 2026-2027 EFL Championship season. On the day that Jared Bowen has revealed that he will be staying with us for the long haul, I put a video out. I was quite excited, you might have noticed, and also the fact that we've now got 50,000 season ticket holders. It's a good day, and we haven't even made a signing. But let's concentrate on this fixture at Roots Hall against Southend United. I'm going to press a button. I've got a little presentation here that I'm going to hope that you enjoy. There's a few little nuggets of information, and I'm going to hopefully give you some pieces of information alongside that as well. So if you are new to the channel, then please make sure you get out your mobile device and scan that QR code that's in the top left hand corner. That will take you to our YouTube subscription page, where subscribing is free, data safe, and it only takes a couple of seconds of your time. It helps to grow the channel. It's something bigger and better than it is as you find it. Drop a like on the stream, give us a hype if you've got one available, share this on your social media platforms, and get your comments in the section below in this pre-season friendly with Southend United. So let's get stuck into it. So who are Southend United, you might be asked? Some of you people might be watching this, might not be overly familiar with who they are. Well, they're known as the Shrimpers, they are known as the Blues, they are known as the Seasiders, to give them some of their nicknames. They're one of the traditional clubs of England that remind you of what football used to be like before money took over. And this is a fan base that has been through absolutely everything. We think we've been through thick and thin. Well, they've been through thin and thinner and thinner, to be fair to them. But there's a massive twist in this fixture this year, because they've now managed by former West Ham United midfielder Kieron Dyer. And also in another little subplot, Rayan Oyebade, who is an academy player for West Ham United, has joined Southend United on loan, which adds another element of intrigue to this fixture. Now, let's have a little look at who they are. Southend United were founded in 1906 and are right on the Essex coastline. As I say, they've got three nicknames which tell you exactly everything about their identity. The Shrimpers is a nod to their fishing heritage at Southend. The Blues is from their iconic kit, and the Seasiders is because they represent Southend-on-Sea. They've played at Roots Hall since 1955, and it's one of the last proper old school grounds left in English football, with tight stands, steep terraces, and fans that are practically breathing down the players' necks. It's football in its purest form. Southend United have always been a community club. No billionaire owners, no flashy nonsense, just local pride, graft, and supporters who stick with them through absolutely everything. Let's talk about some of their high points, though. Despite their struggles, Southend have had a few moments in their history where they've excelled relatively. So, promotion to the Championship in 2005-2006. Still, Steve Tilson, their former player, was their manager at this point in time, and they won League One. Steve Tilson, he's a lifelong Southend supporter as well, through and through, but he does have a professional link to West Ham through the South Essex Colleges Group Academy, which plays under the West Ham United Foundation banner. Then in 2006, Manchester United rolled into Roots Hall and they were taken apart 1-0. Freddie Eastwood scores the goal to down Sir Alex Ferguson's men, who were in their absolute pomp. And here's a little bit of a West Ham connection. Freddie Eastwood, who scored the goal that night, was a West Ham United academy player before he became a Southend United hero. Some of the big players that they've had down the years, to mention a few: Stan Collymore, Ricky Otto, Mike Marsh, a former West Ham United midfielder who was signed from Galatasaray in 1995 for what remains Southend United's record transfer fee paid, bringing Premier League pedigree and continental experience to Roots Hall. Now, let's also mention a few West Ham connections. As I've said earlier, Kieron Dyer is the obvious one. He's the Southend United manager, but he played for West Ham United between 2007 and 2011. Also, little known fact, Mark Noble made his senior debut against Southend United in 2004, which was actually the last competitive meeting between the two clubs in the League Cup. And he was 17 years of age, making his debut for West Ham United. I mentioned also about Steve Tilson, as I say, Southend United player, manager, but he also manages the South Essex Colleges Group Academy team under the West Ham United Foundation banner. And a little known fact for you, some people that are a little bit older might know this, but West Ham United weren't always an East London club. Up until the 1st of April 1965, West Ham United were actually an Essex club, and it was only when the London Government Act of 1963 redrew the boundaries of Greater London that Upton Park became part of the metropolis. Prior to that, it was actually part of Essex. We've also got, as far as West Ham and Southend's connection is concerned, we've played many, many friendlies over the years, and we do share regional pathways, and we're part of the Essex football ecosystem. There's a lot of Essex that you'll find is full of claret and blue supporters, and Southend United sits right in the middle of West Ham United's extended fan base. Let's also recognise that there's a connection between youth and loan pathways. And this summer, Rayan Oyebade has joined Southend United on loan as testament to that fact. But where are Southend United in the football pyramid right now? Well, at the moment, they're in the National League and they're fighting to get back into the Football League after many, many years of chaos. And they're hoping, no doubt, that Kieron Dyer coming in will bring in a new era of prosperity for the Shrimpers. Now, as far as their current squad is concerned, they've had a lot of players that have left over the summer and moved on to pastures new. But there's a few players that they've got that still at their level catch the eye, such as Harry Taylor, who's a composed centre-back, Harry Cardwell, who's a dependable forward, and of course, Rayan Oyebade. And here's the full picture on him. A 19-year-old defender. He's in his first senior loan spell. He's got a West Ham United contract, which he signed in February of this year, which takes him to 2028. He's actually a Greece under-19 international with 4 caps. He's the captain of West Ham United's under-18s and also was instrumental in their Premier League Cup win. He's also made 31 appearances for the under-21s last season and played key roles in both the EFL Trophy and National League Cup runs. He is highly rated for leadership, athleticism and versatility, and he is joining in Southend United last season's FA Trophy winners, and he is expected to play a major role in Southend United's promotion push. Now, this for Rayan is a serious development move and not just a token loan, I believe. Now, why does this friendly against Southend United matter? It matters because it's local, it's historic, it's community driven, it's two clubs with shared roots. It's a chance for Rayan Oyebade to shine. It's Kieron Dyer against his former club. It's the Mark Noble debut revisited. Freddie Eastwood's West Ham United link, and it's a reminder that football is about connection and not just money. So there you have it. Southend United, proper look at them. Our next pre-season opponents, a club with history, heart, and nicknames that tell their story. The Shrimpers, the Blues, the Seasiders. This match is more than just a pre-season friendly. This is more than just a warm-up. It's a nod to local football culture. It's a reminder of our roots. It's a chance to support a neighbour club that's fighting its way back, now led by Kieron Dyer, former West Ham United player, with a current academy graduate, and Rayan Oyebade out there on loan, stepping into senior football, and also with memories of Mark Noble's debut, Freddie Eastwood's West Ham Academy days, Mike Marsh's record transfer from Galatasaray, also adding some extra meaning. So if you're heading to Roots Hall, enjoy it, soak up the atmosphere, appreciate the history, and get behind the lads. And if you're still here, drop a like on the stream, give us a hype if you've got one available, get your comments in the section below, share this into your social media platforms, and if you are not subscribed to the West Ham Massive, as approximately 60% of you that have watched this content in the last 28 days are not, if you could get out your mobile device and scan that QR code that's in the top left-hand corner, that will take you to our YouTube subscription page, where subscribing is free of charge, data safe, only takes a couple of seconds of your time, and it just helps to grow the channel. It's something bigger and better than it is as you currently find it. And we appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time. Come on, you Irons.